And now we have a GMA beauty investigation. Just how clean is your makeup? Most of us don't realize how easy it is to contaminate the things we put on our face every day, or how the germs that get into your favorite face powder, eyeliner, can transmit some seriously ugly infections. Andrew Canning is here with this special report. What do you have there?
This is for you. I brought you a gift.
Oh my goodness.
Need I say more? This is from some concealer that we tested. So
really?
Anyway, Robin, anyone who wears makeup needs to watch this story. We recruited some brave souls from around the office and tested their makeup bags, including my own, and it wasn't pretty. We found bacteria that can cause everything from infections to illness, and wait till you see who had the worst.
Just like beauty, the bacteria that can contaminate makeup is only skin deep. All it takes are a few cells from an unwashed hand or a blistered lip, and a mascara or lip gloss can become a haven for contagious bacteria. Take those makeup counter testers. Hundreds of people use them every day. But as you can see, not all of them use the disposable applicators provided.
People don't wash their hands, and then they'll go ahead and they're like, oh, that's a nice lip gloss shade.
Dirty fingers dipped in makeup can spread everything from herpes to pink eye.
You can find streptococcus, you can find micrococcus, and if you're very unlucky, E. coli, which is obviously from fecal matter.
And that same bacteria might be hiding right in your own makeup stash, especially in older makeup. Antibacterial agents in them start to break down after about 6 months.
My high school eyeshadow.
Former makeup artist Shama Meager still uses products that are months, years, yes, even decades old.
If I put it on my finger or my hand and it looks okay, I figure why can't I use it?
We wanted to find out just how unhealthy is it to use makeup past its prime.
Just about 5 years old, barely used, love it.
So we collected a few samples to send to a lab.
Do you even know how old all this stuff is?
No, I have no idea.
We even dared a few people from GMA to unzip their makeup bags.
We're gonna bag them. We're gonna send them to the lab. How embarrassing.
Creepy critters we find crawling on these.
Honestly, this is a bacterial infection waiting to happen. Or pink eye in a bottle. That's what I like to call it.
Let me do my mascara. Oh, that's always a good one. How long have you had that for?
A while.
Like, how long?
Maybe a year.
Oh, this has been in there since I can't even remember when.
Now it's my turn. I'm embarrassed to say, but face powder over a year old, months old mascara, worn down lipstick, and a few more dated items.
Last but not least, the concealer, which I'm always sticking my finger in and touching my face. I'm, a little fearful of what might be in this one.
In fact, the results were shocking. 11 out of the 25 samples we tested came back positive for all kinds of bacteria, like Staphylococcus, commonly found on the skin, but potentially harmful.
This is the bacterium that can cause pink eye, also skin lesions and rashes.
And then there was Streptococcus, usually found in saliva or mucus.
Streptococcus is a bacterium that can cause strep throat.
Other bacteria we found came from household dust and dirty surfaces. But these are the worst of them all. They're called gram-negative bacteria.
Organisms that originate in our intestinal system, but also can be found in decayed food.
And consider the amount of bacteria we found in just one tiny swab of each product.
They're actually 100 times more concentrated than what you visually can see on the plate.
If all that doesn't make you sick, it could wreak havoc on your skin.
When you're using contaminated makeup, you can get mild breakouts all the way to boils and even abscesses on your face.
Now it's time for me to deliver the bad news.
This possibly could have come from the intestinal tract. I think I'm going to throw out the eye pencil. Maybe I'll stop wearing eyeliner altogether. This is disgusting. I will not be wearing this eyeshadow anymore.
This is what you've been putting on your eyes.
I can't look at it. That's so gross.
Ew! Ew!
What is that? That's so gross.
This can cause things like pink eye, strep throat. This is what you've been putting on your face.
Oh my God, that's just scary. That is really deeply gross. Oh my goodness. All right,
So
come
much
clean.
fun. I promised I'd reveal the worst.
Right.
Why did it have to be me? Seriously?
Oh, you're the worst?
Yes.
What was it? What'd they find?
Well, it was the concealer, just as I had predicted.
Oh.
It's putting your finger in the concealer all day and touching up.
So
It had just about everything, those gram negatives, all that disgusting stuff.
This is serious. I know we're making light of it in a sense because you think of it, but it can really cause some problems. So how long, on average, can you keep makeup?
Well, the one thing that you want to change the most often is your mascara. That's every 3 months. Cream blush, concealer, that can be 12 to 18 months, which is pretty long. Lip gloss a little longer. And then the longest of all is actually 2 years, which isn't too bad. That's your blush, your lipstick, your eyeshadows, eyeliner. Those ones aren't too bad.
But mascara, 3 months, every
3 months, yeah. You can,
tough.
if you poke your eye or something, you know, sometimes when you're putting on your mascara, you can actually, it can cause blindness. So you need to be really careful with that one.
A lot of us are guilty of keeping it a lot longer
for sure.
than 3 months. So how do you keep it, can you keep it clean?
Well, you can sharpen your eyeliners and your lip pencils, take off the bacteria off the top. You can wash your brushes in baby shampoo. That helps. And also, we found this great product, BeautySoClean, that ABC makeup artists actually use. And it's like a hand sanitizer for your makeup. You just spray your powders, and you can wipe your lipsticks down with the wipes. And you can carry it in your purse. There's little bottles. So.
Okay. Well, you're going to be having a baby soon, so here's a baby shampoo.
Thank you.
Little gift for you.
Great.
All right.
Thanks,
and we have some tips on how to keep your makeup clean, including how your freezer can help kill germs. And that's all on our fabulous website at abcnews.com. Much more information there.